Hey guys, Megan Thee Stallion bodyguard is missing. He did not show up in court to testify on her behalf. And now there's a warrant out for him to try to find him to bring him into court. When he did his interview with the investigators, he told them that Tory Lanez apologized to him for the shooting. So that's really, he was admitting that he did shoot Megan, allegedly. So, according to Rolling Stone, the bodyguard was due to testify at Tory Lanez's felony assault trial, but he reportedly stopped responding to the law enforcement this week, and he was expected to face questions over a prior statement he gave to authorities indicating that Tory Lanez had apologized to him over the shooting of Megan. The source told Rolling Stone that the bodyguard, Justin Edison, previously told law enforcement that Lanez walked up to him a day after the shooting that landed Megan in the hospital and said that the violent incident was an alcohol fuel accident. Edison, who was not present when the gunfire erupted, but who received the panicked text from Megan's former friend, Kelsey Harris, stating, "Help, Tory shot Megan, 911, told authorities that Lanez apologized to him face-to-face during the meeting at a private residence, saying he was very drunk and was just shooting at the ground when Megan was accidentally struck," a source with knowledge of this situation says. The name of the source was not given by Rolling Stone. Edison and his lawyer did not immediately respond to Rolling Stone's request for comment. Attempts to reach Lanez's defense lawyers as well as prosecutors on the felony case, now in the middle of a jury trial in Los Angeles, were not immediately successful. Late on Friday, Los Angeles County Deputy District Attorney Alexander Butt asked Judge David Harford to release the body attachment, which is a type of warrant for Edison, signaling prosecutors have given up on calling him to the stand. So now they have released a warrant for him because he did not show up in court. Megan's lawyer, Alex Spiro, released a statement Saturday saying that Edison had vanished, but that the search for him was not over. Megan's lawyer said, "We recently learned that Justin Edison went missing right before he was scheduled to appear in court. The LA District Attorney is currently looking into his disappearance and welcomes any information on his whereabouts," Spiro told Rolling Stone. An LAPD spokeswoman said on Saturday she had no information about a missing persons investigation related to Edison. Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, is battling 3 felony charges in the high-profile case alleging he shot Megan in both feet during a drunken assault on a residential street in the Hollywood Hills before daybreak on July 12, 2020. He had pleaded not guilty to assault with a firearm causing great bodily injury, concealing a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and the recently added count of discharging a firearm with gross negligence. If convicted as charged, he's facing the possibility of 22 years and 8 months in prison and subsequent deportation since he is a citizen of Canada. Megan, whose full name is Megan Pete, gave horrend testimony on the witness stand on Tuesday, saying the shooting left her with lasting physical and emotional injuries. She recalled turning to see Peterson holding a gun and pointing it at her as he allegedly shouted, "Dance, bitch, dance." And the shots rang out. Harris also took the witness stand for 2 days of tortured testimony, during which she divulged key elements of a detailed statement she gave to prosecutors in September. Harris confirmed she heard the gunshots, but recanted her September claim that she watched Peterson fire the semi-automatic 9mm handgun 5 times over the open door of his Cadillac Escalade. Kelsey Harris told prosecutors during the September 14th interview that she saw Lance firing over the car door and Megan looking back like a deer in headlights. According to Rolling Stone magazine, it was a damaging day for Tory Lane's defense team. Jurors heard audio on Friday from the lengthy interview that Megan Thee Stallion's former friend, Kelsey Harris, gave to prosecutors in September, where she vividly recalled that Lance fired 5 shots, leaving Megan wounded on the ground. The recording was played at Lance's felony assault trial in Los Angeles after Harris took the witness stand this week and disavowed key aspects of the September statement and flat out denied that she saw Lance firing the gun. Harris, also known as Kelsey Nicole, was heard on the recording, calmly corroborating Megan's prior testimony that Lance, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, brandished a weapon and pointed it at the rapper during a drunken roadside dispute in the pre-dawn hours of July 12, 2020. Jurors listened attentively to the September 14, 2022 interview. They followed along with a transcript. In the audio, Harris recalled leaving a pool party at Kylie Jenner's home in a Cadillac Escalade with Megan. Peterson and the driver identified as Jaquan Smith shortly before the incident. Speaking with few interruptions from prosecutors, during most of the 88-minute interview, Harris, who is 27, said a fight broke out in the SUV and that she stepped in to defend Megan when Peterson started to disrespect her. Harris recalls saying that she said to him, "You're not going to talk to my friend like that." She also said she told Peterson that, "Honey, when I argue, I can say things that are hurtful too." And Peterson then said to her, "I'm from Canada," insinuating that Canadians were gangsters. She went on to say that he said, "My nigga, I'll shoot you." Harris told prosecutors, "He said to me," and he reached like he was going to grab something, reached towards the middle console, but he never pulled anything out. She said Peterson never opened the console. So Megan's lawyer, Alex Spiro, said that it is confirmed now that Justin Edison, Megan's bodyguard, who was due to testify in court, is currently missing and law enforcement is investigating the matter. Edison's last post on Instagram was dated December the 2nd. Besides working as a bodyguard, he is a certified physical trainer. According to his page, details surrounding when and where he was last seen are not clear. So the day after the shooting, Edison went to Lance's house to pick up Megan's belongings. Deputy District Attorney Alexander Butt said during opening statements on Monday that Edison told prosecutors that Lance confessed to being too drunk and shooting in the air and at the ground the night of the incident. Megan testified that when she got out of the car, she heard Tori say, "Dance, bitch." So Megan, in her testimony, said that immediately as the gunfire was erupting, she froze. And she said, "I was in shock and I was scared. I can't believe he's shooting at me." The trial is set to resume on Monday. The LAPD and the LA District Attorney's Office did not immediately respond to the insider's request for a comment. Megan's lawyer, Spiro, said the LAPD is currently looking into the disappearance of Edison, but a spokesperson for the department told the Post that a missing persons case has not been opened as yet. When asked if it was wrong to say that the police was searching for Edison, the spokesperson said yeah, because it makes him looks as if he's a criminal. A source told the Shade Room that Edison's attorney hasn't heard from him since Thursday. Megan was interviewed by Gayle King, and this is what she had to say.
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So that was the interview with Gayle King. Gayle asked her if she had a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez, and she says no, she didn't have a sexual relationship with him. But it came out in court that she was lying, that she in fact had a sexual relationship with him. So when Gayle asked her the question, everyone knew she was lying when she gave the answer, because she said like sexual, and Gayle's question was, did you have an intimate relationship with him? And she at least fessed up in court and said she was lying. The defense was trying to catch her in so many lies. And so it was not a good day for Megan when she testified in court. I'm going to play that audio again.
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
And so people are looking at that like as if she's going to lie on something so simple, because everybody knew they were having this intimate relationship. She herself said that they were inseparable, and her clothes was even over at his house. That's why the bodyguard went over there to pick up her clothes. But that wasn't the only wrench that was thrown in. Her ex-friend recanted a lot of the statements she made to the cops, where she said she saw the gun being pulled. She recanted that and said, no, I didn't see him pulling the gun. And of course, her bodyguard is now missing because he was supposed to testify and state that Tory Lanez did tell him that he shot her because he was drunk. So the stakes are high, folks. Lanez is looking at least 20 years in prison if he's convicted. So upon cross-examination by the defense lawyer for Lanez, this is what some of the questioning was like, and these were Megan's answers. So Lanez's lawyers wanted to know what position she was in. Was she facing Lanez and him pointing the gun at her? And she said, no, my back was turned, and I knew it was him that shot me because I was looking over my left shoulder and I saw the gun. But she did not say she saw him pulling the trigger. But she did say she knew it was him because when the gun shot went off, he was saying, dance, bitch, dance. She was then asked if she was scared when she went to the hospital for treatment and how come she didn't say anything. She said no, she was not scared, but she didn't say anything because in the Black community, if you talk about shootings and any type of incidents like that, you're looked at as a snitch, and she didn't want to be a snitch. But the main purpose of the questioning by Lanez's lawyers was to discredit Megan and make her look like a liar. So apparently when Megan went to the hospital, she told the doctor that she stepped on glass, but they found the shrapnels in her feet. And upon cross-examination, she said that she didn't tell the doctor that she was shot because she didn't want the doctor to tell the police. So in other words, folks, through this whole cross-examination by Tory Lanez's attorney, they made her out to be a liar. So people now in social media is dragging Megan, calling her a liar. So Megan's ex-friend testified that she couldn't remember a lot of things and recanted a lot of things. So she did not help Megan at all. But I think a lot of people who are dragging Megan are not looking at the bigger picture. This is a woman who was shot in the feet, and there were 3 people at the scene. So obviously somebody shot her. The only person she saw brandishing a gun was her ex-boyfriend. She's not claiming him, but she did say in court that they did have a sexual relationship, personal relationship. So I'm calling him ex-boyfriend. He's the only person she saw pulling a gun, and this is why she believed it was him who shot her, although she did not actually see him pulling the trigger. So that's where they stand with this trial. They are meeting back up in court on Monday. YouTubers, I'm over now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Thank you for watching.